Hi everyone. Oh. Kappaman here. Welcome back to Yokai Tales. Oh, sorry. Just been feeling a little under the weather today. No, it's not what you're thinking. Yokai and humans, they can't transfer viruses to each other. At least that's what I tell the human women I meet. No, I've just been feeling a little low energy lately. I don't know what it is. Maybe because Tsuyu only wants to meet at night, so my sleeping schedule, it's all out of whack. I haven't been getting my mandatory 13 hours beauty sleep. Anyways, I'm going to down some of these energy drinks, and then we'll dive right into today's yokai. A request by Ryan, this person, who wanted to see the phallic-headed yokai itself, the Nurarihyon. Draped in fine robes, giving him the appearance of having some connection to the samurai or Buddhist monks, the Nurarihyon stands out as more than just a strange old man. His elongated, wrinkly head is reminiscent of a gourd, hence one half of his name, and the kanji referring to slippery, which I'll get back to in just a moment. He's not very tall, about the size of a child or a small old man, but his massive head more than makes up for it. He is also usually seen carrying a sword or cane. As for his actions, well, this little fella is pretty confident. When no one's home, he'll sneak into their house and make like it's his own, relaxing in their rooms, drinking up all the tea, smoking their tobacco, and generally just making himself at home without any invitation. The ultimate couch surfer. Now, this description of him, as well as the idea that he's a type of leader of the yokai, is actually a misconception that grew over the generations due to some assumptions made long ago. You see, there's a lot of speculation when it comes to the origins of the Nurarihyon. Some of the earliest drawings from back in the 1700s didn't really have any extra information to go with them. They were simply drawings with a name. Because his name roughly translates to a slippery and hard-to-catch gourd, people have elaborated on his actions over time. There's some stories from Okayama Prefecture that say the Nurarihyon is connected to the umibozu. They would live in the sea, bobbing around the surface, and when someone went to grab them, they'd slip free and go under, which is where the nurari comes from, an onomatopoeia for slipping. And then they'd bob back up to the surface, which was the hyon sound, the other half of their name. There's so many variations of the true meaning of the name that it all seems up to speculation at this point. As for the misconception that they are leaders of the yokai and would be considered the owners of the homes they squat in, well, there's really no original legends or information to back this up. It most likely came from an old book that had an illustration of the Nurarihyon by Toriyama Sekien, the legendary yokai artist. Under this drawing was an included passage by the author Morihiko Fujisawa, which said, "While the night is still approaching, the Nurarihyon comes to visit as the chief monster." It's been speculated that this sentence was made up based on the drawings and nothing more, and has since been woven into legends of this yokai, confusing his behavior and origins. Because of this newfound status as a great leader, modern yokai stories have them demanding the respect of other yokai, often leading different groups and popping up in all sorts of movies, manga, and anime. Well, you know what they say? Respect your elders, kids, even if they basically have a penis for a head. Or maybe don't go too close to them if that's the case, though, okay? Anyways, I'm gonna lay down for a nap, so I think I'll end this one here. And speaking of penises, join me next time as we cover the Nupeppo. I mean, look at it. What else is it supposed to be? I'll see you then. Hey, thanks for watching. If you have a yokai you'd like to see me cover on the show, please let me know in a comment below or any of the various places around the web linked in the description. See you next time.